What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over YouTube advertising and I'm going to be showing you a tutorial for how I would set up a campaign for a new client. This is exactly how I would run YouTube ads if somebody reached out to me and asked me to run a YouTube ads campaign. So to get started, what you're going to need is a Google Ads account. This is where we're going to run all of our YouTube advertising campaigns. Everything is housed in Google Ads. The other thing that you're going to need is a YouTube channel. So you can see I have a YouTube channel here for my brand Beachfront Decor, and what I am going to be promoting today is my beach Halloween decoration sale. Save 20% on all Halloween and fall decorations through October 15th. So I want people to see my videos, go to my website, and hopefully purchase one of these products or more from me. And we're going to be able to track every single purchase back to our YouTube advertising campaign. So what we want to do to get started is we want to come to our Google Ads account and you want to go to Tools and Settings. Once you've created your Google Ads account, you have your YouTube channel, and you've uploaded your YouTube video advertisements. So you can see here I have some 30-second videos. These are 6-second bumper ads, and these over here are 15-second ads. So I'm going to run some of these different advertisements for my campaign, and our goal is going to be to drive sales on our website. So once you have your YouTube video advertisements uploaded to your YouTube channel, you have your promotion ready on your website, you're ready to run your campaign. If you don't have your video advertisements created already, this is something you could potentially outsource for your business. If you're looking for a professional who does this for a living, they're going to create the best video advertisements. You could try to create your own using some of the different video creation softwares that are out there. I'm going to have a separate video about some of the different ways to create a YouTube video advertisement or just video advertising in general. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come over to Google Ads because we're all ready to run our campaign. And what we want to do first is under Setup is go to Linked Accounts. You want to make sure your YouTube channel is linked to your Google Ads account. So you can see there's a lot of different options for things that you can link to your Google Ads account. One of them is going to be YouTube. So you want to click on Details. In my case, it says Manage and Link since I already have mine linked. And when you click on the plus sign, all you need to do is search for your channel or paste the channel URL, and it will come up immediately and you can request to link to that channel. And then all you need to do is just confirm the link, and you're going to be able to get additional information about view counts and engagement as far as your video advertising campaigns. And then you can also build remarketing audiences as well. Now, the next thing we want to do is set up conversion tracking on our website. I'm going to give you a pretty simple way to set up conversion tracking. So if we come over here to Tools and Settings and we go to Measurement and Conversions, what you're going to see is a page that looks like this. No active conversion actions if you haven't already set some up. So what I'm going to show you is how to use your Google Analytics 4 account to either import existing conversions that you're already tracking in Google Analytics 4, or how to create new conversions for some of the key pages on your website. So if we come over here to Tools and Settings, we're going to come right back to Linked Accounts under Setup, and we want to make sure our Google Analytics 4 account is linked to our Google Ads account. So we're going to click on Details, and what you're going to see is if you already have your Google Analytics 4 account set up, so in this case, through my Google account, I have administrative access to my Google Analytics 4 account here. So you can see it already shows up that I have my Google Analytics 4 account here. So all we need to do under Actions is click on Link. So once we click on Link, we can import our Google Analytics audiences after linking. So we're going to click on Link here. And now you can see these are linked. So what we could do is go to Tools and Settings. We're going to come back to our conversions page under Measurement, click New Conversion Action. If you already have your conversion action in Google Analytics 4, click on Import. So we're going to go to Import. We're going to click Google Analytics 4 Properties. We're going to click on Web, and we're going to click on Continue. Okay, so what you're going to see here is I already have an analytics event called Purchase. So I can take this event, import and continue, and this is going to be what we're going to optimize for our Google Ads campaign. So it's going to be our YouTube advertising campaign in Google Ads. This is what we're going to be optimizing for. So we're going to click on Done. Okay, and then one thing you just want to make sure is if we click on our conversion action under Details, if we come to Edit Settings, you want to make sure it's a primary action used for bidding optimization. So we have Purchase here. We scroll down. You can use the value and currency from your Google Analytics 4 property. Our source is Google Analytics 4. We have a click-through conversion window of 90 days, counting every conversion, and we're using the data-driven attribution model. So you can change some of those settings if you want. These settings work perfectly fine if you are running Google Ads and you want to make sure you're setting up conversion tracking. The other thing you can do is if you click on new conversion action here, after you link your Google Analytics 4 account, click on website. One of the options they're going to have is to enter your website domain and click on scan. So we're going to do that now. So we can scroll down here and you're going to see create conversion actions automatically from website events. So what you can do is select your conversion goal here. So let's just say, for example, somebody books an appointment on your website. You want that to be your conversion goal. All you need to do is choose your match type. So URL starts with, contains, or is. So let's just say contains. And let's say after somebody books an appointment on your website, they go to a URL called appointment confirmation. So they're going to go to that URL. You can click on add, and that is going to create a conversion goal called book appointment. It's going to count every single appointment as a conversion. And anytime someone lands on their appointment confirmation page, that's going to count as a conversion when that page loads. So people only land on this appointment confirmation page after they actually book an appointment on your website. So that's another way to set up your conversion action. If we click here to save and continue, you may see something that looks like this. So I removed the Google tag, the Google Ads global site tag from my website. So what it's going to say is copy and paste this Google tag on your website. We can copy this, and then all we have to do is come over to our website, and you can see I'm running a WordPress website. So I'm using a plugin called Head, Footer, and Post Injections in WordPress. And you can see I have my Google Tag Manager snippet set up here. But in the header of every single page, what I can do is just paste that global site tag for Google Ads. We scroll down, we click on save. Okay, so now that we have the global site tag on our website, what we can do is click on done. And you can see we have this new conversion action here. So it's unverified because nobody's been to this page on my website. It actually doesn't even exist on my website. But you can see we have another conversion action here along with the main one that we're going to be optimizing for. So what we're going to do now that we have our Google Ads account created, we have our YouTube channel created, we have uploaded our YouTube video ads to our YouTube channel, we've linked our YouTube channel to our Google Ads account, and we've set up conversion tracking. We are ready to run a campaign. So I know it might seem like a lot to get started, but this is going to help you get the most out of your campaign. Hey everyone, thank you for your support watching my videos over the years. If you want to continue to support my channels while also using some of the best marketing tools, you can try either SEMrush or SpyFu if you haven't already. Both are great PPC and SEO tools. If you use the link at the bottom here for either one, they are affiliate links, so it will help support my channel and support Surfside PPC. If you're not interested, no problem. Back to the video. And you can do all of this within 10 to 15 minutes. So we go to campaigns, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on the plus sign to create a new campaign. So with this new campaign, you want to choose your campaign objective first. So in my case, since my campaign objective is going to be sales, it's going to be that purchase conversion action. We're going to choose sales as our objective, and you're going to see the two conversion goals here. So we can actually use both of these conversion goals for our campaign, but what we're going to do is focus on purchases. So we're going to come over here and remove the book appointments goal from our campaign. We just want to optimize for purchases as far as our conversion goal, and we're going to click on continue. So now we want to select a campaign type. So since we want to reach people on YouTube and also across the web, we're going to choose video as our campaign type. And our goal is going to be to drive conversions with video ads designed to encourage valuable interactions with our business. So we're going to click on continue. Okay, so our general settings should look like this, where you have a video campaign, your goal should be sales or leads, and your subtype should be to drive conversions. So with our campaign name, what we're going to do is we're going to name it, okay, so we have Beachfront Decor Halloween Sale 2022. We're going to scroll down. You're going to see our bid strategy. So the bid strategy you want to use, you could either use maximize conversions or target CPA. With target CPA, you can actually set what you want your cost per action to be or your cost per conversion. Let's just say, for example, the average purchase on my website is $75. I would want to make sure I have a target CPA that's well below $75. So you can see the two here, $11.13 or $25.82 for a typical target CPA for a video campaign. In my case, I'm just going to choose maximize conversions here. So we're going to just try to get as many conversions as possible within our budget. Now, what we have next is budget and dates. So with budget type, we can either choose daily or we can choose campaign total. So let's just say I know I want to spend $2,000 on this campaign. I'm going to run it starting September 14th. My promotion actually ends at the end of October 15th. So we're going to run this from September 14th directly through October 14th. So we're going to have this campaign end immediately on the day the promotion ends. So everyone can get all of the purchases in sometime over the next 31 days. So it's going to be about a $64.52 daily budget that runs for 31 days. We're going to have days that are going to spend more, some days that are going to spend less, but we won't spend more than $2,000. So we'll scroll down here. Next is going to be networks. So in this case, it's going to be all three networks here. YouTube search results. So our ads will appear next to search results on YouTube for responsive and in-feed video ad types. YouTube videos. So these are what you see most commonly. Video advertisements that run before, during, and after YouTube videos on channel pages and on the YouTube homepage. And then video partners on the display network. So websites that are part of the display network that are running Google AdSense that have videos, you can potentially run your video advertisement on those websites as well. So if you think about some type of news website that has a news video, your ad might appear before the news video plays. So we're going to keep scrolling down here. Next is going to be location targeting. So in my case, what I would generally try to do, since I'm targeting people with this beach message, is focus on locations that are near the beach. So if I go to advanced search and let's just say we're going to zoom in on the map real quick. So we'll zoom in on the map and you can see we stay over here with all of these different beach towns. Let's say I want to target people in Hilton Head, in Tybee Island, Folly Beach. So what I could try to do is pick out some of these big beach towns all along the United States. So I'm reaching people who actively live in beach communities. Now for this, I'm going to target the United States and I'm going to use a different targeting method that I think should help really focus in on people who have interests and purchase intentions of beach decor in general. So we're going to choose United States for our location, but if I really wanted to make this a great campaign, I would enter each of those locations individually so that I'm targeting all of these different beach communities and beach towns all across the United States. So we'll keep scrolling down, select the languages our customers speak. So you want to set your language targeting here. We're going to keep scrolling down, content exclusions. So I generally use standard inventory. If you don't care about your ads running on extremely sensitive content, use expanded inventory. If you want to make sure your ads are running on more PG-13 type content at the worst, then use limited inventory. So I'm going to stick with standard. Next is going to be excluded types and labels. So I've gone over this in some of my other videos. I generally exclude embedded YouTube videos and I also exclude live streaming videos. And then for digital content labels to exclude, they automatically exclude content not yet labeled. You can also exclude content for mature audiences if you want. So especially if you're worried about some of the sensitive content, get rid of any content that is for mature audiences. So we can choose that for our inventory type and our excluded types and labels. Now next is going to be ad extensions. So you can actually put site link extensions on your advertisement. So with mine, what I can do is, let's just say I use my shop. So we'll copy link address here and we'll put the final URL shop. You want to make sure you're using your site link text here. So maybe I do beachfront decor shop. Use your description lines. I'm not going to write this for this individual video, so I'm not going to bore you with description lines, but you want to use your description lines here. They're not always going to show and your site links aren't always going to show, but it never hurts to use different site links. So for site link 2, what I can do is something like fall beach decor and then link directly to my final URL for fall beach decor. So we'll enter that here. And then what you would want to do is make sure you're entering these description lines, obviously, and then it has add at least 2 site link extensions. 4 or more is recommended. So keep adding site links. I would recommend adding at least 4 site links here. Make sure they're all relevant to your promotion. So you don't want to link to pages that have nothing to do with your promotion. So linking directly to your shop, linking directly to any other relevant pages is what you want to do here. I would want to set up a site link that links directly to a list of beach themed pumpkins on my website so people can find different types of pumpkin decorations. And then for site link 4, try to find something else that's relevant to fall or Halloween, since that's really what I'm promoting. So we'll click on save and we'll use those 2 site links for now. Again, use more. So keep scrolling down. Next, we're going to create our first ad group. So we're going to name our ad group in a minute, but I want to scroll down first and show you some different ways that we can target. So first is going to be demographics. So you want to make sure you select your demographic targeting that's going to be the most likely to convert based on the data you have on your website. So for mine, the best demographic targeting for me is going to be female, and it's going to be 25 and up. So I'm going to do female, 25 and up, and I'm not going to change parental status or household income. So we're going to choose that as our demographics, because that's going to be the most likely to convert on my website based on all the data I have about people who go to my website and convert. So next is going to be audience segments. So with audience segments, you're going to see here, we can use custom segments, target people based on their search activity, downloaded apps, or visited sites. Your data. Your data is always going to perform best for a campaign like this. So you can use your remarketing lists. So if we go to browse, you can potentially target your website visitors. So I have here all users of beachfront decor, all visitors, and purchasers of beachfront decor. So these haven't actually populated yet because I just linked my Google Analytics 4 account. So we also have YouTube users. So anyone who has viewed my video ad over the last 30 days or YouTube users over the last 30 days. So if you're running YouTube advertising campaigns and you're really trying to drive conversions, your data is going to perform the best for your business, but these are also people that have already previously interacted with your business. So you need to decide whether you want to keep reaching the same people who have visited your website, watch your YouTube videos, and incorporate them in your campaign, or if what you want to do is target custom segments or in-market segments. So you can also use a combination of your data, of custom segments, of in-market segments, because if we scroll down here, one of the things you're going to see is optimized targeting. So what Google Ads is going to do is go find people beyond our selected audience that they believe, based on all the data they have about our audience that we're targeting, our landing page, our assets, they're going to try to find people who are going to be the most likely to convert. So if they look and say, okay, I'm promoting a beach Halloween sale, my selected audience is highly relevant to beach decorations and Halloween decorations. Here's a group of people that also buy a lot of beach decor who are also actively looking for Halloween decorations. So that's what they're going to do with optimized targeting to try to reach people who are going to be the most likely to convert. For this campaign, I'm not going to be using my data, but feel free to add your remarketing list for your website visitors. You can use custom combination segments. So you can make sure you're adding your data here. Or what I like to do is use similar segments. So once your lists start populating, for example, this all users of beachfront decor list, once this starts to populate, what you're going to get is a similar to all users of beachfront decor. That is who I would target for a campaign like this. So next is going to be custom segments. What I would recommend doing is creating custom segments. I have one here for beach Halloween keywords. And if we come over here and just scroll over, you can see I have a bunch of different keywords like beach autumn decor, coastal Halloween decor, beach pumpkin decor, coastal pumpkins, nautical Halloween decor. These are people that if we click on new custom segment, people who have searched for those terms on Google. So it's going to try to find people who have these different purchase intentions. So you can use Google search terms that are highly relevant to your landing page. So for me, beach Halloween, coastal Halloween, all of these different keywords, I'm targeting people who are actively searching these keywords on Google. Name your segment, enter your Google search terms here. You can also just go to your SEO keyword list or any of the keywords that you're actively bidding on through Google Ads already. Enter all those search terms here, click on save, and then you can target that custom segment. So you can see if I come to browse, I have a couple different custom segments here. One is beach decor purchase intentions, and one is beach Halloween keywords. So for this one, since my weekly impressions is 100 million to 500 million, I think it's a highly relevant audience, and it's probably going to be one of the best audiences I can target outside of targeting my data. So we're going to keep scrolling down here. The other thing you can add are in-market segments, life events, detailed demographics, and affinity segments. Now, affinity segments are going to be very broad interests. So somebody with banking and finance, it's people who have shown any level of interest in banking and finance, not people who are actively looking to purchase anything, just people who have shown some level of interest in some of these different affinity segments. So I'm probably in the food and dining affinity segments just because I look up recipes to cook for dinner sometimes. So that's kind of how affinity segments work. They're going to be very broad. Now you could use detailed demographics like parental status, marital status, education, home ownership, employment. Those could all be useful depending on what you're promoting. You can use life events, so people who have recently created a business, people who have recently graduated college, people who are actively doing a home renovation. So different life events could also be useful. I like in-market segments a lot. So with in-market segments, you're going to find people who are actively looking to purchase something. So for autos and vehicles, I can say motor vehicles, people who are actively looking to buy a new motor vehicle. So different things that you can target. You can also search here. So if I search something like Halloween, you're going to see Halloween costumes, information, events, supplies. So I can come here and target people looking for Halloween decorations. So you can see 150 million. So I can say, okay, let's target people who are looking for Halloween decorations, and let's target this beach Halloween keywords. And then what we're going to be doing is using optimized targeting. So what Google Ads can do is use some of the targeting that we set and then also go out and find more people. Now we can incorporate our data as well here. So let's just say we want to target all users of beachfront decor. So as people do visit our website, we're going to keep targeting them with our ads. So if we use these three different segments, a custom segment of beach Halloween keywords, an in-market audience of people looking for Halloween decorations, and everyone who's visiting my website, we should be able to reach a very targeted group of people that are going to be the most likely to convert. So let's scroll down and let's click on advanced settings. So you can also narrow your reach for where you want your ads to show. Truthfully, I don't really ever do this anymore. I used to use placement targeting a lot. I used to incorporate topic targeting much more often, and I've used keyword targeting too. So if you use keyword targeting, you can enter a lot of different keywords here, and what they're going to do is target relevant content to those keywords. So if I use keywords like home and garden, home improvement, home renovation, it's going to try to find content related to those keywords. Keep in mind, it has nothing to do with what people are typing in, but more what types of websites people are visiting. Next is going to be topics. So you can say you want to show ads on content about specific subjects. So for the new car example before, you could say I only want to show my ads on topics related to autos and vehicles. So again, this isn't perfect. So if you're targeting content like this, you're going to see irrelevant content based on what you're targeting. So don't get too crazy with targeting content. I would highly recommend focusing more on your audience segments and who you're targeting rather than where you're targeting them. Placements, you can target by specific videos, specific YouTube channels, video lineups, websites, apps. So you can choose placements here. I've built massive placement lists before, but now I really just focus on audiences. Next is going to be to create our video ads. So we're going to come back over here, and I have some different video ads I'm going to run. So we'll start with this version 1. We will copy this link address. All you need to do is copy the URL for your video. So let's just open this video real quick. Okay, so we have our first video advertisement. You can see shop beachfront decor for coastal Halloween decorations. Save 20% until October 15th. Very basic video advertisement. So what we're going to do is paste the URL. This is why you want to upload your videos to YouTube first. You can see it's a 30-second video. So it's going to be a responsive video ad. This is most likely going to show as a skippable in-stream ad, but if we go through some of the different formats here, you can see in-feed video, you can see skippable in-stream. So a skippable in-stream ad, when someone is watching a video on YouTube, it's going to look like this, where they can skip the advertisement. It's going to have our logo, our brand name. You're going to see headline. So with headline, let's do Halloween sale. We have a call to action here. So with call to action, let's do shop now. So we have our call to action. We have our final URL, so where you want to send traffic to. This is going to be our landing page. We want people to come down and purchase some of these products. So we're going to enter our final URL. We have a display URL. So with that, maybe we can just do Halloween decor. Now we can also come over here and see what it looks like on desktop. So with desktop, we have same thing. So shop now over here. We have Halloween sale, beachfrontdecor.com. People can skip our ad, and then they're also going to have this overlay here as well. So just different ways your ad's going to look, just to get an idea of what your advertisement looks like to people who are viewing it. So scrolling down, long headline and description. Our long headline is 90 characters. Our description is 70 characters. So I'm going to enter both of those now. Okay, we have our long headline here, and you can see our long headline: save 20% on beach-themed Halloween and fall decorations through October 15th. Products are selling out fast. Shop today. So that's our description. So you don't have to use all the characters, and the characters might get cut off if you use every single character. So feel free to make sure you're just getting across the exact promotion you want people to take advantage of. So we have our call to action, our headline, our long headline, our description. And what we want to do next is create our companion banner, which shows, if we come over here to desktop, skippable in-stream, companion banner shows right here above our logo, our headline, our URL, and our call to action. So I've already created a companion banner. You want to create one that's 300 by 60 pixels. So I'm going to come to this one that's already uploaded. Halloween 20% off sale. You're going to see it up here to the right-hand side. So just another way to show our actual sale. It's not a huge image, so you can create multiple companion banners and run different ones along with your ads. So for this one, what we're going to do... Hey everyone, thank you for your support watching my videos over the years. If you want to continue to support my channels while also using some of the best marketing tools, you can try either SEMrush or SpyFu if you haven't already. Both are great PPC and SEO tools. If you use the link at the bottom here for either one, they are affiliate links, so it will help support my channel and support Surfside PPC. If you're not interested, no problem. Back to the video. Okay, we have 30-second video ad 1, and now we come down here to ad creation, and that's our first video advertisement, a responsive video ad. So let's create a new video ad, and we're going to do the same exact thing. You want to copy the URL. So we could do this with version 2. Similar video ad, just different images, a little bit different copy. And I can also use some of these shorter videos down here as well. So let's just actually do a shorter video. We'll use this 15-second video. So we're going to copy the link address for this one. We're going to paste it. Okay, so this is going to be, it's actually a 14-second video. So it's going to be 14 seconds. People can skip this one as well. It's a skippable in-stream ad. So we're going to come over and do the same exact thing. So we'll paste our final URL here. We have our display URL. We'll do the same thing. Now what you can do is try different headlines. So since your headline's only 15 characters, my other one I did Halloween sale, what I could do is something like 20% off decor. Okay, and then it's a little bit bigger and it kind of highlights our actual promotion rather than just putting Halloween sale. So you can test different headlines, different long headlines and description lines as well. Okay, we're going to use the same long headline, save 20%. Description, I did Coastal and Beach Halloween Decorations Ultimate 2022 Guide, which is really just the name of our article here. So you can test different ad copy out. You can use the same advertisement like we use the 30-second video ad 1 and just test different ad copy and see if anything works better. So we can also use different companion banners. We're just going to use the same one across this campaign. So let's see, we have everything here. So we're ready to create a new video ad. Okay, so we have our 30-second ad, we have a 14-second ad. Let's do one more 30-second ad. So we'll do version 2 here. We're going to copy the link address again, and we're going to paste again up here. So now we have another 30-second ad, and we'll just enter our ad copy. Okay, so for this one, for display URL, I'll put Halloween sale. We'll do shop now. We'll do 20% off today. Okay, we'll try to create a little urgency. Okay, so long headline, I just have save 20% today on beach Halloween decorations. Description, get fall coastal inspiration for your beach home decor. So you can test a lot of different ad copies. And companion banner, you could auto generate using our channel banner. I'm just going to keep using the image we've already uploaded. So we have, okay, I'm going to create one more 15-second video ad. So we're going to click to create one more, and I'm going to fast forward to this part a little bit. Okay, so now we have a second 15-second version, so 14 seconds, but not a huge deal. So we have our two 30-second video ads. We have our two 15-second video ads. We're ready to create our campaign. Okay, our campaign is ready. We can continue to our campaign. Now, one thing to keep in mind, and I always go over this after I create a new campaign, is we can run this campaign with just this one ad group. There's plenty of different audience targets in this ad group that we're going to be reaching a lot of different people throughout this entire campaign that we're running for the next 31 days, spending $2,000. So what you want to do is you want to monitor performance early on for this campaign. See if you're driving conversions, see how long people are watching your videos, and see if any of your advertisements are resonating. If you're having issues, a couple different ways to improve video performance. try a different video ad, create something that's different from the other ones you already have been running. You can always incorporate new video ads. Maybe you want to do one after a couple weeks of running this campaign. Incorporate a couple different video ads. You can try longer versions, you can try shorter versions. So it's always worth testing your actual advertisements. You can also test your landing page. If you're finding that people are clicking through to your landing page and they're not ever converting, then what you want to do is try a different landing page. Maybe make sure your sale is more prominent on the landing page. Make sure you have products right at the very top when people go and visit your page. So you can always test different landing pages, different advertisements. And if you come over here to ad groups, let's just say you create a couple new videos, you can always come over here to ad groups and take your existing ad group, come select it, go to edit, copy, and then edit, paste. And it's going to paste that exact ad group with all of the advertisements you've already created. So what you can do is adjust your targeting in there. Maybe you want to try to target some different types of content, some topics, use keywords to target some different pages, use placements if you know you want your ads to run in certain places. So you can always try that. You can try to narrow down your targeting a little bit more to just your remarketing audiences or people who are actually actively viewing your videos. So all of these different things can help improve performance after you launch your campaign. And the number one thing about Google Ads is you need to test your campaigns for a little bit, because you might run your campaign for 1, 2, 3 days and you're not really seeing conversions. You're going to see your campaign performance improve over time, and it will only help over time if you do test your ads, your landing pages, your audiences, the content where your ads are showing. So you can always adjust all of those things for your campaign. And let's just say we come into settings here real quick. So you can adjust your bid strategy too. So if you start driving conversions, you can always switch to a target CPA bid strategy. So just some different options that you have as far as your bidding, the advertisements people are seeing, where people are going after they're done with the advertisements. So keep that in mind as you are running your campaign, because your performance should improve over time with your YouTube advertising campaigns. So let's come back over here. We have our Halloween sale. This is how I would set up a YouTube video advertising campaign for a client. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.